The architect of silence. I remember the day like it was yesterday. The day my world shattered. The day I was betrayed. The day I was silenced. I was in the middle of a presentation, my heart pounding with excitement as I unveiled my revolutionary acoustic patents to the board. My colleague, Marcus, stood beside me, his smile as wide as mine. I trusted him. I believed in him. But as the presentation ended, the applause died down, and the board members started to leave. Marcus leaned in and whispered, "Thanks for the idea, partner. I think I'll take it from here." I was stunned, betrayed, my patents, my life's work stolen right from under me. The board, unaware of the theft, praised Marcus for his innovation. I was left in the dust, my dreams crushed, my voice silenced. I left the company, my heart heavy with despair. I wandered for months, unsure of what to do, where to go. But then I found a purpose. I found a way to turn my despair into determination. I ventured into sound therapy for trauma survivors. I believed that sound, the right frequencies, could heal. I was met with ridicule, scorned as a pseudoscientist, a fool chasing frivolous dreams. But I didn't let that stop me. I was driven by a relentless pursuit, a burning desire to prove my worth. I started small, in a tiny room, with a handful of patients. I played them sounds, frequencies that I believed could heal. I was met with skepticism, doubt, but I didn't let that deter me. I worked tirelessly, day and night, perfecting my craft. I was a lone wolf, a solitary figure in a world that didn't understand me. But I didn't care. I was driven by a purpose, a mission to heal, to help, to make a difference. Years passed, and my work started to gain recognition. I was invited to speak at conferences, my work published in journals. I was no longer a fool, a pseudoscientist. I was a pioneer, an innovator, an architect of silence. I had turned my despair into determination, my betrayal into a blessing. I had found my voice, my purpose, my triumph. And then, the day came when I decided to return home. I wanted to show my family what I had become. I wanted them to see the man I had grown into, the architect of silence, the healer of souls. I wanted them to witness the consequences of their past derision. I arrived at my childhood home, my heart pounding with anticipation. My family was gathered in the living room, their faces etched with surprise as they saw me. I could see the doubt in their eyes, the skepticism, the disbelief. But I didn't let that deter me. I was here to prove myself, to show them what I had become. I set up my equipment, a symphony of machines and wires, a testament to my work. I played them sounds, frequencies that I had perfected over the years. I told them stories of the people I had helped, the lives I had changed. I showed them the letters, the testimonials, the proof of my success. And as I played them the final frequency, a sound so pure, so healing, I saw the tears in their eyes. I saw the realization, the understanding, the acceptance. They had mocked me, ridiculed me, but I had proven them wrong. I had turned my despair into determination, my betrayal into a blessing. I had found my voice, my purpose, my triumph. I left my family that day, my heart lighter, my spirit soared. I had faced my past, confronted my demons, and emerged victorious. I had turned my silence into a symphony, my despair into determination, my betrayal into a blessing. I was the architect of silence, the healer of souls, the triumphant hero of my own story. And as I walked away, I knew that I had not only healed myself, but also those around me. I had proven that even in the face of betrayal, ridicule, and despair, one can find their voice, their purpose, their triumph. I had turned my silence into a symphony, my despair into determination, my betrayal into a blessing. I was the architect of silence, the healer of souls, the triumphant hero of my own story. And I knew that my story was far from over. I had a purpose, a mission, a symphony to conduct. I was the architect of silence, and I was just getting started.